Alright guys, today we are at Studio 151. Today I heard that they got in a good restock of singles, and also the Annihilate EX box came out today, so I'm hoping today we can actually pick that up along with a couple singles. But anyways, we're here, so let's go inside and see what they got. So let's go into Studio 151. So obviously the first thing we had to pick up here is the Annihilate EX box, looking awesome as ever, brand new for the day, so we definitely have to scoop this one up for sure. And the next stop obviously was the singles cabinet, and there was a massive amount of new singles in here that I hadn't ever seen before, so it was super cool to check all of these cards out. As you can quickly see here, a bunch of alternate arts in there, some from Evolving Skies, which is definitely awesome, some Japanese cards, which is super cool to see as well, especially some from 151, and then over here some more rainbow rares from Sun and Moon, along with some tag team cards, which are definitely awesome, and I really want to pick some of these up, but I don't know if we're going to go with these today. Some trainers here from Scarlet and Violet, like the Miriam, and I believe there's an Iono down there as well, some nice rainbow rares in here, and this Mewtwo EX from Breakthrough, which is super awesome. We did also check the vintage cabinet over here to see what they had, some cool cards, some cool level X's, but these are the cards I actually ended up going with the Mega Latios and the Gardevoir. So with anyways, without further ado, let's head back to the studio, check out what I picked up, and rip some packs. And just like that, we are back from Studio 151, and we did pick up some pretty cool stuff, similar to the stuff I mentioned in the intro. We did actually grab, with one of course being the brand new Annihilate EX box, which, I mean, dude, check this out. Like, how tiny is this box? Like, typically with these EX collection boxes, V collection boxes, the boxes are like probably this big. I don't know, it's hard to gauge with my hands, but this is great. Honestly, this new kind of packaging for them, where like it's still 4 packs, you get the promos. I think they're just kind of skipping out on the big card now, which, I mean, to be honest, I'm completely okay with that, but this is awesome. This new collection box kind of style, I really hope they run with this for the future, and we'll talk about this more in a bit later when we actually open it up. But I did score a bunch of awesome singles today, a couple from Studio 151, and then also a couple I've kind of picked up throughout the week, so I figured why not do kind of like a big kind of singles recap on what I've scored so far. So I guess without further ado, let's go down the minicam and actually check out what I picked up. Alrighty, so in no particular order in the singles, I'll kind of show off what I got. Actually, well, there is kind of a particular order. I've kind of slightly organized them, but we'll get into that. But anyways, I guess we can check out the first single I picked up, which was technically actually the last single I picked up, which is going to be this Sceptile Holo here from Plasma Freeze. I believe it's Plasma Freeze or Plasma Blast. Kind of a unique story to go along with this one. As we were actually coming home from Studio 151, that we being, of course, Tristan and I, Tristan saw this kind of like pawn shop antique store, and we stopped in there, and Tristan was like, there might be pops, and I'm like, you know what? I'm okay, let's go in and check. So they actually did end up having some pops, which I'm sure you'll see in one of his videos in the near future. And then they also had some Pokemon cards. Now at first glance, these cards kind of looked like nothing more than just kind of regular non-holo cards. But I was digging through, I ended up digging through all of them, and the only card, surprisingly, I was actually able to find that was like of value to me. Like, this card is not the most valuable, but it was the Sceptile Holo, which is what I do not have in my collection. And I do need to kind of complete and round out my entire Sceptile collection of hopefully one day having every single Sceptile card. But yeah, even the holo pattern on here is just super nice. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. I will set that one to the back. I know it's not a crazy card, but it is one that kind of I need to add to my personal collection nonetheless. And then we did pick up 2 more cards actually via Tristan, via I guess kind of a trade. So the first card being this Mewtwo V-Star from Crown Zenith here, a card I've wanted for a very long time, mainly because I have the Mewtwo alternate art in my binder from Pokemon Go, and I'm like, I need to have the V-Star alternate art so I can have both of them. They could be side by side and it would look really clean. I unfortunately did not pull this. I've opened a good amount of Crown Zenith on the channel and both by myself, and I was not able to pull this card, so I had to eventually trade for it. And of course Tristan was awesome enough to hook us up there. I did hook him up with a good amount of Paldea evolved cards because he's working on his binder, so I was able to get him a good step in the right direction there. So, and he in return hooked us up with his Mewtwo, which is honestly an awesome card with Charizard in the back there. And actually, if you can see right there, there is a Tangrowth too, which is kind of funny. I like when they kind of throw random Pokemon in these alternate art kind of styles, similar to, I guess, if the Medicham card from the Evolving Skies video a couple back. But very nice card there. Set that one to the back there. And then the other card we did work at a trade with Tristan for was this Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia card, which I actually remember this similar card for maybe like 4 cards from now. But anyways, we did work out a trade for this. I saw this. He dug it out of his collection a while ago, and I was like, man, I really want that card. But he's like, I don't know. He's like, I kind of like it. But we ended up going to Studio 151. He was going to trade it in, and I'm like, oh, I kind of want that card. He's like, well, how about we just call it even? And I bought him a couple packs of Pokemon 151, the Japanese set, in return for this card as a kind of an equal return in value. So I did score this card, which is super nice. Honestly, all the tag team cards have been skyrocketing recently, and I think this might be a fun card to hold on to. That, and also I just like Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia. And again, remember this card for maybe 4 cards from now, because I have a surprise at the very end, but we'll set that one to the back there. And then for a short, I did end up opening up a couple packs of 151, in which I actually ended up pulling this Master Ball Nidoqueen, which you will be seeing in a short very, very soon, trust me on that. But yeah, it is honestly a beautiful card. The Master Ball cards are really, really nice. It was funny, a couple people ended up buying packs from that same booster box, and the Master Ball hadn't been pulled yet that we knew of, and it was like, okay, I'm gonna take my luck. I ended up buying 3 packs, and on the very last pack, I did get lucky enough and pulled a Master Ball Nidoqueen, which I believe is worth, I think we decided in the store, I think it was between $20 or $30, so not a bad pull. I know it doesn't look like it, but a pretty nice card in general. And then the 2 singles I did end up picking up from Studio 151, one of which I was on the hunt for, and the other one kind of I saw at first glance and I knew I had to buy it, was first of all being this Gardevoir EX right here with Yveltal in the background from Steam Siege. I pulled the Volcanion Secret Rare EX from Steam Siege, so I was like, I gotta have both, because then you have Gardevoir, Volcanion, and Xerneas and Yveltal, so it's kind of a good combo to have in a binder. They look very, very nice together, let me tell you that. But yeah, some super nice Pokemon there, awesome artwork. The Mitsuhira artworks, as you can see down here, is honestly just super, super nice with all these XY Secret Rare cards, so definitely had to pick that one up, set that one back there. And the final card we did score from Studio 151 was this Mega Latios EX here, which again, it kind of has a little bit of purpose to it. You'll be seeing it in a short very, very soon, but I did pick it up for a good reason. And so yeah, so Mega Latios right here. Honestly, it's a super nice card. I don't have a lot of full arts from Roaring Skies, so I was like, why not? We'll get one more. I don't have any of the Rayquaza ones, so I was like, I've seen this one in his cabinet for a while, and I was like, why not pick it up? As you can see, a lot of the glare coming off the sleeve there, but yes, a super, super nice card there indeed. And the last single I did pick up, and I told you guys to remember the Arceus card for a good reason, is today I remember there was a card at one of my local card stores, and I've seen this card going like skyrocketing in value, and I didn't even know it was going that high, but I knew they were selling it at cheaper than what it was worth, so I'm like, I gotta get my hands on it now before it's like completely unfeasible. And that card, of course, is the Arceus, Palkia, and Dialga, or Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia GX Tag Team card from Cosmic Eclipse, the alternate artwork there. And this card is currently trending for Canadian dollars, so the US price will be a little bit off, but for around $350. Cha-ching! But yeah, just a super, super nice card. I do have this double sleeve, so if there's a little bit of glare on there, I apologize, but as you can see, super nice and reflective. The artwork on there is just so beautiful. An awesome card to have for sure in the collection. And now that we're done kind of looking at the singles, as you can see, the back wall looks amazing as ever. I love when it's full of singles, but one of the main reasons we actually went to Studio 151 was this Annihilape EX box, as you can see right here. And it's honestly a great, because of now that they've shrunk the size of this box down, it fits on the mini cam. You can actually see it down here. It's not all, you know, off to the side. You can see all the packs in there. It's a great change. I really do like it. Cutting down the plastic too, can't go wrong with that. So anyways, I think we'll quickly open this box up, check out the promos, and then rip into these packs and see if we can pull anything good out of it. All right, so everything has been taken out of the Annihilape box. Now we can quickly take a look at it if I can get the cards over here. So we do have obviously our Annihilape EX promo there, which is honestly super, super nice. I love Annihilape, one of the best Pokemon I think they added in the Scarlet and Violet generation, so set that one to the back. And then we also have a Glittery, Mankey, and Primeape here, which are both from Paldea Evolved, because there is an Annihilape still in the set, just the full art, not the regular EX, so to make it playable, you still need these cards. So it's just kind of the holographic pattern on them that you're kind of getting in the, I guess, like a promo format kind of deal. But the main attraction of the box, obviously, is always going to be our packs. So a pretty good spread with 2 Paldea Evolved, 1 Scarlet and Violet base, and then 1 Lost Origin. Always hunting for a Giratina. Again, can't go wrong with that. So I think we'll start off with Lost Origin, with the Enamor's pack artwork, which last time when I said the Enamor's pack artwork, I said it's the worst pack art, but it gives the best hits, and it did give us a good hit, so hopefully this time stays true to that, and maybe we can get lucky and get something else out of this. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully we can get lucky here, but we'll go through this one here. I mean, Trainer Gallery in this one too, so always potential for more stuff out of it, and that's kind of why I do like Lost Origin, and I'm glad they continued it through. I guess it would have been Brilliant Stars, on to Silver Tempest, and then now into the new generations of Pokemon with kind of the art rare cards or whatnot. Squovet there, and the rare is a Rhyperior non-holographic. Alright, next up, Scarlet and Violet base. I still do need a lot of cards from this set, still looking for that Miriam, and code cards don't matter anymore in this set. No Patrick on here either, so we can just go through this one. Energy Retrieval, Lechonk, Ultra Ball, Espathra there, Ervin, Magneton in the first one, a Dedenne, and the rare is, funny enough, an Annihilate, which I mean, it goes pretty well with the theme of the box there. Don't think that's too wrong. But Paldea Evolved, the newest set in the Pokemon lineup that obviously is a Japanese set because 151 would probably take that crown, but in English, this is our newest set and the one I am honestly super excited to get into. Hopefully we can pull an Iono. I haven't pulled it yet. Pulled a Dendra though, which is funny enough. Raichu, Pyroar. Let's see what this one is. Magnemite there, and the rare is just a Luxray non-holo. Alright guys, last pack magic here with our Meowscarada pack artwork. Hopefully Meowscarada can deliver the goods. That would be very, very nice. I will even give the code card away right there. Flip that energy. Water type. Can we get something good out of this? Slowpoke there. Litleo, Raichu, Arctibax there. Luxio as our first reverse holo. And the second one is an Orthworm, and anything in the rare, just an Oricorio there as our regular holo. So, I mean, I think the singles kind of made up for today and the hits, but it was cool to open the box, get the promo. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, me going to Studio 151, checking out what awesome cards there, picking up some awesome cards. But anyways, this has been another episode of Nate Collects, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.